agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while?
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, it gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country? I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Jujuy, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Guitarist 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Guitarist 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Guitarist 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there's a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions. Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground. What's your feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the day. Hey, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and the firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Ooh-ah. We got company. Stay sharp.
Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors. Got eyes on the target. Let's move. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Clear on this side.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later.
Got some hostile activity. Heads up, narco with a submachine gun.
Coopere todo saldrá bien.
¡Pinche cabrón! ¡Paz, paz, paz, please!
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit.
¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move. Let's get moving. The cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru. Buckle up, people.
Hola, los más chingones. I got a new recording here from El Sueño. It's like profound, and it'll give you the good feels, way.
Why did God create man? The book of Genesis tells us that he created man in his image, from the dust of the ground. He gave us free will. Do not underestimate that gift. Free will is the freedom to disagree with God. Some corrupt clergy will tell you that you were created to serve God. But why give you the means to disobey him if you were only there to be his slave? No. God created us in his image. He gave us the freedom to choose for ourselves because God wanted a companion. Un compañero. Every member of Santa Blanca must know this, because every man who knows that he was created to stand at God's side will have that divine strength beside him. He will reign for every man who grovells at God's feet. God has created you to live in adventure with him. Show your devotion and be the man that God created you to be. And take your place with him, with me, with Santa Blanca.
Amada Santa Muerte, bendícenos. This is El Cardenal with an important message for Bolivia. Beware of the lies spread by Pat Katari and his rebels. These promises of equality and transparency, or free education and free health care, are empty hopes that can only be achieved through tyranny. People can only be equal when equality is forced upon them. Pat Katari would take the fruit of your labor.
Coming up on Atoyo Farm. Remember, a lot of these sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
Looks like they're feeling broken.
Shit.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads. Clear over here.
Sé que alguien me escucha, cabrones. Sé que están ahí. Así que escuchen bien. La rebelión no perdona.
Todavía no estamos a salvo. Pero Dios le pagará eso que ha hecho por mí.
Are you Amaru?
What's left of him anyway?
Come on, we're getting you out of here.
Hold on.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
I'm good to go.
Where are you taking me? Back to your friends.
Entonces, pa' Qatar y hazme el deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor. This is it. Yo, I got a weapons case here.
Como va?
Awesome. I can put this to use.
Are you hurt?
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock. Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through.
That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check... Got Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño.
El Muro's little brother is La Plaga. Nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last two were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaqua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, the Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
Taking a shot. Find some fucking cover!
This document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Yuri and Polito for interrogations. He's got to know where our lovebirds are. But he's sitting in an Unidad firebase.
Fuck, they're coming right at us.
No hay nada aquí. Los culeros ya se fueron.
Alert's over. Now to make things easier.
No se le hacen acercando, no se pueden hacer. Quédense donde están. Una patrulla va en camino.
Looks like more Sicarios want to get some. Watch it, it's gonna blow. Good to go.
Nomad, I've got Pakatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you might be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel and the horrors inflicted.
Hold on.
Here we go. Looks like the cartel's getting ready for a supply run. Planes fueled and ready to go.
You know the old saying, when life gives you supply planes, you take those fuckers and give them to your rebel friends. Alright?
Oh, here we go. They've seen us. Grenade, get to cover!
Take cover.
Pac, you there?
Yes, I'm here. You were saying? Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you might be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Atari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Taking orders from Pakatari now?
Atari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
They saved the life of our very own La Plaga. What many of you may not know is that soon after Yuri and Polito met at the hospital where they both worked, Yuri filed a sexual harassment lawsuit against Polito. The reason? Yuri wanted Polito to pay more attention to her. Pinche Yuri. I guess it worked. And the lawsuit laid the foundation of the perverse and sadistic relationship they now have. Aw, it's like the white people say, ain't love grand?
Shit, the plane's wrecked. We've got to abort it.
Engaging.
¡Mierda, chingada madre! ¡Hay un puntero de soldados chinos acá! ¡Pásenlo!
They know we're here.
Cover! Get to cover!
Cartel commendation here. I think Santa Blanca gives out a lot of these.
Clear over here.
We got a 20 in the garage where Polito parks his sports car. We snag that, we snag his GPS. Maybe something there tells us where he and his girlfriend are.
We've learned that an Unidad captain named
I got it.
Fuentes
I'll
has
fly.
been working with Yuri and Polito. Interrogate Fuentes and see what intel he can give us.
Okay, this is the Unidad firebase. We're looking for the captain who's in contact with Yuri and Polito. We need the target alive.
Roger that.
Wait.
Hemos detectado a soldados yanquis en la zona. Elimínenlos.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
Here we go.
Got it. Eyes on the Unidad captain.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque. No hay señales de enemigos por aquí. Continúen la búsqueda.
Silencio.
What the
Marche.
hell is this? How's it going, fucks?
Mierda. You may as well kill me now. I'm not talking, carajo.
Well, that's your choice. But with a pair of sick fucks like Yuri and Polito, one day that might be you hanging from their ceiling. You can't trust them. It would be a relief if I took them out of your life.
Look, I'm not a snitch, but let's just say, yeah, they freak me out. The thing is, they're not even in Itaqua.
So call them back to Itaqua. Tell them you've got a package ready.
Oye, Polito. I got a lamb ready for delivery. Un borrego. Vale.
Well, that's your choice. But with a pair of sick fucks like Yuri and Polito, one day that might be you hanging from their ceiling. You can't trust them. It would be a relief if I took them out of your life.
Look, I'm not a snitch, but let's just say, yeah, they freak me out. The thing is, they're not even in Itaqua.
So call them back to Itaqua. Tell them you've got a package ready.
Oye, Polito. I got a lamb ready for delivery. Un borrego. Vale.
Let's get back to it. How's it going, fuckstick?
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Grenade, move! Grenade, move, move, move! It's gonna blow. Shit, take cover! Fuck, get away from there!
We've got a location on El Polito's personal car. Steal it, so our techs can analyze the car's GPS for intel.
Unidad standing down. We're good to go. Now that our couple are heading back to Itaqua, all we need to do is find out exactly where the hell they're gonna be.
Nada que reportar por el momento. Continuamos con la búsqueda de los enemigos. Las tropas hostiles abandonaron esa zona. Todas las unidades salgan del servicio.
Ready? Open fire.
Roger. Opening fire.
This is the garage. Sound off and spot Polito's car.
Roger that.
¡Gringos, hijos de su puta madre! ¡Métanles la verga a todos esos putos! ¡Mátenlos!
Fuck. We're made.
¡Vuélvanse al otro lado de su puta barda!
This car is swanky. And there's a bloody condom in the glove box. Make that 2 bloody condoms.
I guess that confirms it's Yuri and Polito's ride.
Even if the condoms come standard, it's a sweet fucking car.
I never could understand a narco bling. You get an expensive whip, put chrome rims on it, then you just drive it around the same dusty towns you were driving around before.
You totally want one of these cars, don't you?
Fancy car, fancy suit, still the same street, so what's the point?
Air conditioning. All right, now it's up to Bowman and the activity. They'll check the car's GPS for locations where Yuri and Polito may be hiding out. Hang on, I'll drive.
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
I'll drive.
Perico with a real treat for you today. It is with great pleasure that I introduce our hero in the Stetson, our saint of social media, mi compadre, La Plaga. Hey, muchas gracias, DJ Perico. I'm really happy to be here. Chingón, carnal. So, everybody's still talking about your video from last month. See. I have to say, that was some inspired shit. Hanging this vato upside down, then cutting? How did you think this shit up? Chido, bro. I appreciate the comments. In actuality, I read a lot, DJ Perico. The French intellectual Georges Bataille wrote extensively about methods of torture. And as he describes...
Fucking hell!
And tangentially, I tried to exploit that element for the viewing audience. So, in other words, you're a sick fuck. La neta, sí, bro.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Copy that.
Fuck. Shitballs.
No more tangos here.
Man, y'all never let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
Fire.
Copy. I'm engaging tangos.
Ah, shit. We've been spotted.
This quickly, that thing's gonna explode.
No, take cover.
Watch the truck. We need the shit inside
Eyes
of
up.
there.
We've got Unidad vehicles on the road. Looks like a standard patrol plus a commo truck.
Qatari's people would like to get their hands on those radios. What do you think, boss?
Commo gear's in good shape. We'll pass on the location of the truck to the rebels. Pac, this is Nomad. The convoy is secure.
Gracias, amigo. My people will make good use of those supplies. My people are searching for La Yuri y El Polito, but in the meantime, there is something else you can do for us. I have prepared a speech for the people of Bolivia. It is a call to arms that we will broadcast from Itaqua.
Santa Blanca, hold up.
More of these assholes just pulled up. Grenade! Watch out! Grenade! Grenade! Just stay down. I'll be right there.
Thanks.
A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Fuck, they're heading this way.
Fucking hell!
Man.
Shit, man down. Let's go. Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
I copy. Engaging. Target eliminated.
¡Hey! ¡Hay unos últimos dados por aquí, Merito! ¡Venga, todos esos puntos!
Shit, they spotted us.
You're in bad shape. Take cover.
That chopper's chock full of supplies the rebels could use. Let's get after it.
Their lieutenant's running away.
Who's up for plugging a rebel radio station back in? Got the location of a dead one right here.
Pakatari's got some brass ones, I'll give him that.
Hold on. Damn it. Guess the rebels are going to have to go without for a bit. good? We all in one piece?
Go ahead, I'll meet you.
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to counter him.
Hang on, I'll drive.
All right, I'm in.
Hola.
Shitballs.
Mi nombre es Rodolfo de J. Many of you know me, and I am proud to call many of you recent neighbors. Some of you close to me have told me of concerns about the cartel. Concerns that I know you all share. I respect the Earth Mother Nuestra Pachamama as much as the rest of you. I have my entire life. I have taught this respect for Pachamama to my children, and I will teach it to their children. Pachamama must keep in balance and harmony with the cosmos. And that is why I am happy that our country is working with Santa Blanca. This is not the same secular.
Ready? Open fire.
Copy.
Open fire.
That guy's history.
Dig in. The cartel's gonna hit this place hard once that transmission starts.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
I need you to know that things in Bolivia are not as bad as they seem under the heel of the cartel. While we still live, we can take back our land, take back our freedoms, take back nuestra patria. We stand up against Santa Blanca and their drugs.
Shit, that emitter's taking a lot of damage. Grenade, watch out!
Shitballs.
Drop a stack of tires.
Ya están por llegar los refuerzos. Eliminen a esta gente de inmediato.
The emitter's on its last leg.
Unidad troops are moving in.
Frag out. Message sent. The rebels are gonna give Santa Blanca hell after this.
Well done, compadres. My speech was heard all over Bolivia. It is only a matter of time before the people rise up and join our cause. Viva la revolución!
Glad we could help. Now what have you got on Yuri and Polito?
Nothing yet, amigo. Those two, they cover their tracks as well. But my people are working on it. We will know something soon. In the meantime, my revolutionary brothers in Itaqua stand ready to help if you need them. Just call, and they will come.
I'll keep that in mind.
Compadre, I may have someone who can give you information on Yuri and Polito.
I'm listening.
One of my lieutenants managed to escape from them. He fled to a village called Culta. Rather than give my men up to the cartel, the villagers hid him.
Goddamn bravery right there.
In response, Santa Blanca razed every home and executed all the villagers.
Fuck.
My lieutenant is still being kept alive. Probably so he can be killed in an even more painful way.
Understood. We're heading to Culta now.
We ought to be able to...
Fire.
Roger, engaging. Get down!
Think I can wear this with my Class A uniform?
Unidades, comiencen el ataque. Hemos perdido contacto con las tropas enemigas. Todas las unidades manténganse en formación de búsqueda. Los soldados enemigos rompieron contacto y se retiraron. Es hora de terminar la búsqueda.
No
hay ningún contacto en la última posición conocida del enemigo. Comenzando búsqueda ahora.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
A captured rebel being held in the village of Colta might have valuable intel on Yuri and El Polito. Rescue him from the cartel and find out what he knows.
All right, good to go.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
Roger.
Looks like Kulta is still smoldering. Keep an eye out for the rebel they've got held here.
¡Mierda! ¡Ya la madre! ¡Hay un putero de soldados gringos acá! ¡Pásenlo!
They know we're here.
¿Qué chingados esperan? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
Oigan, gringos, help me get out of here.
You okay, hermano?
What do you want from me?
Yuri and Polito, the fuckers who tortured you. We're here to make them pay for what they did. But we need to know where they took you.
We didn't travel far. I remember that much, and it was quiet. Out in the country somewhere. There was a smell, like old animal skins. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. At least now we know they're close by. Gracias.
Nomad, we finally got a 20 on Yuri and Polito. The activity cross-referenced the car's GPS with that description you got from the prisoner. They're at a hunting lodge. Rumor has it they use that spot for their enhanced interrogation.
Send us the location and we'll take care of it.
Put them in the ground for me. Make sure they feel the pain.
With me, man. I'll be right there.
Fucking hell.
Clear over here.
We've got a location on Leyuri and El Polito. Let's pay these fuckers back for what they did to Sandoval. I don't care how you do it, so long as they both end up dead.
Buckle up, people. Advance on the lodge. Stay alert.
Everybody hold up, we got hostiles in the area.
Move in. Watch those doorways and corners. This must be where Sandoval cashed in. Bowman said they kept him alive for 47 hours.
Tough son of a bitch held out for a long time.
I feel like he was waiting for us to come get him, and we're real fucking late. Time to make it right.
Cariño, who were you before you met me?
Mamacita, I was nobody. Nothing. I could not have even imagined a life so deep, a love so full as the love I have with you.
Oh, Gordo, I feel the same. I was half a person before I met you. I was a faded image, out of focus, until I could see myself through your eyes.
Damn. Just now when I was breaking that man's hands, I was imagining that he had tried to touch you.
Come on, you're such a jealous man.
And each finger I broke was punishment for a sin those hands had committed against you.
Gordo.
Get to cover.
I'm shooting these fuckers.
Hey! Shit, they spotted us.
Fucking hell! Man down, man down.
Me carga la chingada! Whoever the fuck you are, I'm gonna bleach you slow!
Thank you.
Jury is down.
¿Qué chingados esperan? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Yuri and Polito have been terminated.
You know how in the movies people always act like revenge isn't satisfying? Like it doesn't make them feel any better?
Sure.
Well, I feel fucking great. Taking out that lovey-dovey horror show also earned us some points with the locals. Make contact when you find something new. Bowman out.
Our security infrastructure was being attacked. It made me question if La Plaga, our head sicario, was up to the task, or if he was too distracted with social media antics. Are you too busy chasing pussy on the internet to do your fucking job? Or is fucking your job?
No, Jefe.
He's my brother, Sueño. I will keep him in line.
La Plaga got the message. Too well. He doubled down.
Whoever's behind this, know that we will find you. Know that for every one of us you kill, we will kill 10 civilians at random. There is no such thing as innocent to me.
The little pendejo had no idea how much damage he had just caused. Francisco Ricardo Munguia. El Muro. The wall. The wall between me and my enemies. The wall between me and death. We were born hours apart in the same village. As boys, we were as poor as the rats that scrambled across our dirt floor. Our huts in the shadows of the hilltop mansions, where the narco bosses lived like conquerors. El Muro took a different path. He joined the army. Special forces. He rose through the ranks, helped to protect the local narcos, was paid in cocaine and money along with promotions. When we met again, Francisco hermano, why are you still in the army? You and me together, we could rule. We will protect each other, as we did when we were boys. We will share, like brothers.
The Santa Blanca Security Forces. Run by El Muro, childhood friend and personal bodyguard to El Sueño. El Muro means the wall, as in no one gets over. The Santa Blanca cocaine production pipeline led by El Yayo. It all starts in the fields with the harvesting of the Erythroxylum novogranitens, aka the coca plant. Of the 200 known species of Erythroxylum, only 2 contain usable levels of cocaine, so you have to know what you're planting. El Yayo knows what he's planting. First, his people strip the leaves off the plant. Then the leaves are dried, finally chopped, and sent to the lab. That's where this chick comes in. La Gringa here is an American chemist with Mensa-level IQ and sub-zero morality numbers. They take the chopped leaves, dust them with lime. That's right, lime. Then pour diesel fuel all over them. Stir for 3 days. You can use a washing machine or a cement mixer, but Santa Blanca does it by hand. Then, they mix all this shit with sulfuric acid, a dash of caustic soda, and bam, cocaine paste. You dry it, chuck in more acid, and pretty soon you got powder. But now you have to purify it because no one wants to snort yellow powder. It's gross. So, a little more acid, some potassium permanganate, pyrolusite. Hungry yet? Filter it with ammonia and beautiful, pure white cocaine. But everyone knows how to do this, right? What makes Santa Blanca so special? What makes SB a brand? Because they figured it out. How to mass produce a custom product. Plant genetics, logistics, mechanization, state-of-the-art labs, reduction of redundancies, quality control, purity of chemicals, and, of course, the secret sauce. They're geniuses. They've taken coke production into the 22nd century. What Henry Ford did for the factory, they've done for the lab. They're innovators, they're pioneers, they're SB. All right, let's do this. The Santa Blanca Cocaine Superhighway. Every year, more than 350 tons of coke leaves Bolivia, reaching about 20 million users worldwide. That means they're pulling in an average of $2 billion a week. How do they do it? 3 little words. Air, land, sea. All coordinated by the head of smuggling, Nidia Flores, La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen, and her right-hand man, the ravishing, the bewitching, the delectable El Boquita. Ouch. Somebody get that guy a Band-Aid. The problem is, you see these guys on the news, you see decapitations, you see monsters, but you don't see the whole picture. These people are fucking geniuses. Case in point, you see tits, Nidia Flores sees opportunity. You see scrap metal, Nidia Flores sees submarines. You see holy water, Nidia Flores sees liquid cocaine. Because Nidia Flores is a fucking genius. You really want to shut down the cocaine superhighway? Hit the drugs, hit the money, then hit the beauty queen.
For Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa Blanca cartel that she gave us her only begotten daughter, that whoever believeth in her should not perish, but have everlasting life. Many years ago, we were in trouble, in la desesperación, on the verge of extinction, being torn to pieces by the snakes and ratas. I believed that hope was lost, that it was too late for us. Era el fin. But just when I was ready to give up, it happened. Nidia Flores came forth, known to us as La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen. And with her, she brought prosperity, wealth, and retribution. We feel her charity, su amor, deep in our hearts. As she continues to spread her gospel across the world, to every corner of the globe, praise to Saint Nidia, Queen of Queens, Reina de Reinas, Goddess among mongrels.
Deploying Bro.
Compa, you people took out two of the scariest pinches culeros in all of Bolivia. People are becoming brave now. You've shown the people that the cartel can bleed.
Nomad, I have something for you. I sent a package. I'm patching you coordinates now. When you get there, call me. I'll explain everything then.